In this video, we are going to be building an LMS website. LMS stands for Learning Management System. It is essentially a website where you can share courses, you can sell them, or you can offer them for free. So this is what we are going to be building. You'll see this beautiful hero section with a video background and an overlay text. You can see all the courses from here, and then you see the beautiful design. These are also some sample courses. You can enroll in any of these courses here. Now, I can also view all courses from here. See, when I scroll over any of these courses, the button, the hover color changes. Then you see these are our areas of specialty. These are reviews. Now, back here, this takes me to the About Us section. You see, it shows our team. I can also go to register as a student. For now, I'm already logged in, but if I wasn't logged in, you'll see a registration form. Also, I can register as an instructor. Here, you see the same thing. So, contact us page. You see this beautiful contact us page with the Google Maps locations showing there. Now, as a student, I will be able to see my enrolled courses. So if I were enrolled in any course, I will be able to see them here. I'll also be able to see the reviews I've given. I'll also be able to see the quizzes that I've attempted and what was my score in any of those quizzes. I'll see all my courses. This is now for instructors. As an instructor, I will see all courses that I've listed. I'm now the admin of this website. That's why you see it like this. So basically, I can create quizzes. I can set announcements for my students. And then as a student, I can change my profile picture. You see my profile here. I can change my profile picture, add a lot to my profile, change my biography and things like that. See my enrolled courses. See my wish list. I can add courses to my wish list and somebody else can pay for them for me. I can see the reviews that I've given for courses. I can see my quizzes here and the attempts that I've made. I'll see my order history. I'll see everything here, the courses that I've bought. Then I can see question and answer session. Now I'll come back to the home page and you see here, if I click on this page, if I click on this particular course, let me clear my cart. I want to clear cart first. Yes, I can clear my cart, remove item. Let me remove this. I've removed that item from there. So let me go back to the home. And when I click to this course, you see it shows me everything about the course. It's $19. It's beginner friendly, and it shows me a lot about the course. Look at this. This is the outline for the course. This is what you learn. And these are videos. So you cannot see the video until you are enrolled. This is to protect people from taking the courses for free. So you cannot see the videos until you are enrolled. So if I wanted to enroll in any of these courses now, look at the audience. It's quite clear. This is the intro video for the course. You see, this is the intro video for this course. It plays very seamlessly. So I'm going to pause it. If I wanted to purchase this course, I simply click here. And then you see it has been added to my cart. I can simply come here now. And then it's going to show me my cart. I can proceed to check out. And now you see I can add all my information here. And then I can go ahead and pay either with PayPal or with Stripe. So that is how this website functions. As instructors can register and then be able to add their courses to the website. So without much ado, before getting a website, you will need to buy hosting. Let us go ahead while I show you how to get everything. Remember, this website, everything you see is built for free. You are not purchasing anything. Everything is built using free themes, free plugins, and free, everything is free. So see you on the other side. So this is the home screen of Hostinger, where we are going to be hosting our website. You see, it's one of the most affordable web hosting providers you can find on the internet. And I'm going to provide a link for you to get hosting through Hostinger. Please use this link. I'll make an affiliate commission. And also, this link is going to give you up to 75 to 78% discount if you buy hosting from Hostinger. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I already have an account with Hostinger. So here I am on the back end of my Hostinger account. Now you will discover that I can share my account. I can give access to anybody, maybe my developer or something, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to come to the back end of my website. I want to create a subdomain, and I'm going to come to domains. I'm going to click on subdomains. If I have anyone, which I'm just going to create one and see lms.donojo.com. Now, for those of you who are purchasing Hostinger for the first time, it is pretty easy to go about it. So, and when you buy hosting via Hostinger, they give you a free domain for 1 year. So I don't know many hosting providers who do that. And then I'm now going to come to websites and click on auto installer. And you see I already have WordPress installed on these, a lot of them subdomains and then some other domains. I want to click on WordPress. I want to click on this, the title, let's just say LMS website, and then I'm going to put in my email address there. So I've added my email address and my username. I want to select the domain on which I want to install WordPress. This is very important. If you already have other domains or subdomains and you make a mistake, you easily overwrite a website you have already built. So I'm going to choose lms.donojo.com. I'll go to next, and then it's going to ask you which WordPress version do you want. I'm going to choose the latest 6.5.4 because most web plugins are going to be built on that platform. Whenever any WordPress version comes up, they upgrade. Select language depending on the country you are. I'm going to choose English, and then the PHP version, I'm just going to leave it. You can make it PHP 8.3, but it's still not tested by all applications. Let's say 8.2. Now 8.1 will be the best. So as for this, I'll just leave them the way they are. I'll go ahead and install. It's installing. Now we have WordPress installed. What we want to go ahead and do is that you see here, I already have SSL activated because I have it on my hosting, but in your case you may need to get SSL. And now we have these plugins and all of these. I'm not going to install any of these. What I simply do is come to admin panel. It's loading. Now you see I've come to the back end of my website and it's showing me quite a lot here. Welcome to WordPress, this onboarding and all that. All of this is showing because of the Hostinger plugin, which is installed automatically. Now, if I had not connected my domain, I could have done it from here simply by copying these DNS servers and going to my website, to my hosting, and adding them there. What I want to do is I want to come step by step. You see under post, all post, I have this hello world. I'm going to go ahead and trash that. Under media, I don't have anything there. Under pages, I have this sample privacy policy page. Let me trash that. Comments is going to be empty. Appearance rather. Themes. These themes come by default with WordPress. We'll delete this. We are going to install our own theme. By default, there must be one theme. Plugins. These are plugins which come by default. I want to delete them. First of all, you can select each of them and click on deactivate, or you can box select and deactivate. Yes, then now I'm going to box select again and then delete. I don't need all of this for now. Users, we have just one user, which is me. You can go ahead here and change a lot. You can change the language, you can change the first name, you can change the nickname, you can even change your password, set new password. If you have a Gravatar account, you can connect it here. We're not going to do all of that. Let's come to settings. As for tools, I'll leave those the way they are. Come to settings, general. Yes, that's the site name, the tagline. You can see education for all. You can see education for all. You can put your site icon here. We are going to come to that later on. And then membership. Anyone can register, of course, because it's an LMS website, and anybody should be able to register and buy a course and study. So I'm going to change. And then by default, every one that registers on your website should be a subscriber. And then let's come to writing. We'll leave these the way they are. Let's come to reading, posts and all that for each post. Now we'll delete. We don't have any pages yet, so when we have pages, we are going to come back here. And then permalinks, we want to make it, yes, post name. Let's leave it that way. So now we want to start by installing the theme that we are going to be using. Now for us to get the theme we are going to be using, just open a new window and search Tutor LMS free. Yes, if you just come to this page, you may not find it here, because as any business, they want you to pay for their product rather than always using the free version. So you may not find it here. If you come to pricing, you may not find it here, but there is another link. Look at free vs pro Tutor LMS. It's the same website. So you simply come down and this is it. So this is the pro version. Normally this is a paid theme. It starts from $199 per year and it gives you a lot, but we are going to be using the free version, which is of course limited. Remember, we said everything we are doing here is going to be totally free. So we want to download this one. Scroll up. I want to download this. It takes me to their WordPress repository. Let me download this, and you can see it is downloaded. I can check it on my file manager. You can see Tutor LMS. This is it here. So I'm going to come to that later on. Let me come back to my website, and I can go ahead and install that already, add new plugins and upload that. The first thing I need to do is to unzip this file. Let me see if this is already installable or there's something else in it. I think we could just go ahead and install it the way it is. I'm going to upload this. This is what is going to power the entire system. Is uploading. The next thing we want to do is that we want to look for the theme we are going to be using, and I'll come to Google and I'm going to search for Tutor Starter, and this first link you see here, themium.com. I'm going to click on that, and this is the plugin, this is the theme. Now this is normally a paid theme, but they've given us the ability to use the free version. So I'm going to click on, you can view the demo just so you know what you are getting into. It gives you a number of layouts you can use, but we are going to customize this absolutely to make it ours. I'm now going to click on download for free. It's downloaded. So I'm going to come now under appearances, themes. I'm going to click on add new. I want to upload this theme. Let me upload it from here. Tutor starter. Okay, I had already downloaded it once. Install now. It's going ahead and installing. Now I think I have some of these things here duplicate. Let me delete one of them to avoid confusion. So this is installed. Let me activate this. Okay, when you activate this, it tells you that there are a number of themes, plugins that you need to install in order to use this. I'll click on begin installation and then I'll install Tutor Meet. It's installing. So it's installed and activated. Let me come under plugins right now. Now it's installed but not activated. I will just activate the two of these. Let me go ahead and activate. So it's telling us thank you for choosing us. This is the onboarding process. A powerful, smart, scalable LMS solution. So let's click on start. And then depending on whether you want a website, an LMS website for just you, maybe you are an indie, that's individual independent course creator, maybe you have your own courses and you want to sell them to the public, or maybe you want to offer free courses, you can go with the individual. Or you want to create a marketplace. If you're creating a marketplace where other course creators will have the opportunity to come sell their courses, then this is the way you should go. Marketplace. Click on next. Now instructor profile. Yes, allow users. We want users to be able to create instructor profile. We want students to create their profile. Lesson permalink. Yes, we want it to be that. Next. Course per row. Let's make it 3. Courses per page. You can make it 12 and click on next. New sign up. Choose between open and close instructor sign up. If you're creating a course marketplace, instructor sign up should be open. Enable earnings. Yes, instructors should be able to earn money for their courses. Next. Guest checkout. Do you want people to be able to check out as guests? No, we don't want people to check out as guests. You must create an account. Commission rate. How much should the instructor take? For platforms like Udemy, sometimes they take a lot. I know some other course platforms which take as much as 40%. If you are generous, you can say, oh, I'm going to charge just 20% or maybe just 15%. I will take 20% if I were you. 20% or 30%. Payment withdrawal method. You can use any of these. You can set this up later. You can choose PayPal here and then click on finish setup. Now you see we are brought now to this screen. Now there are a lot of functionality here which you cannot use unless you are a pro user. So it brings us to this dashboard and it gives us quite some information here. So from here you see courses, email. These are new functionalities that have been added, and you can also upgrade to Pro. Before we go ahead, let us take note that Tutor LMS and Tutor Meet and all the plugins which we've installed. Oh, I didn't activate this. Yes, they can't give us everything we need for this website, so we need some other plugins. The first other plugin which we need is going to be a page builder, which we will use for constructing the pages, the layout and all and everything which you see. So we are going to search for Elementor. This is the one. This is the page builder. Install that. You can also install this Elementor headers and footers, which is going to help us to create free headers and footers. Now we also need a plugins which will enable us to be able to build a contact form. This is the most popular, but I really don't like it. I want us to use Medform. and this is a free contact form builder. It's the new kit on the block. You can install that. Then we also need a plugin which is going to enable us to draw the Tutor LMS widgets and add them to our page. So you look for Tutor LMS Elementor. Tutor LMS Elementor add-ons. Now this is the one I'm talking about. Then we are also going to have to handle payments, so we need WooCommerce. This is going to enable us to handle payments and, you know, purchases and things like that. So install WooCommerce. Then for email marketing, we are going to have to install a plugin called MC4WP. That's it. And this is going to help us to be able to integrate newsletter functionality and email marketing in our website. So now let's come to all the plugins. Install plugins. We can now activate those that are not yet active. I'll box select all of them and then click on activate. So they are being activated right now. There we go. They are all active. We can now continue with the website. We can now go to the dashboard of our website, and then you see we have a lot going on here. We can clean this. You can dismiss this, of course. Dismiss this. Come to screen options. Turn off everything. Turn off everything except site health status. Let's come now to our pages and see all the pages that we have. You now see we have all of these: cart, checkout, my account, shop. All of these are generated by WooCommerce. Then you see dashboard, instructor registration, and then student registration. All of these are generated by the Tutor LMS plugin. So now we want to set up the Tutor LMS plugin. Let's come to Tutor LMS, come to settings. Now you see we have a lot going on here. We want to choose which page should be the dashboard page. We should leave it the way it is, dashboard. Terms and conditions page. We don't yet have terms and conditions page. We can go ahead and do that later on. Enable marketplace, yes. Pagination 12. That is how many items per page, 12. Allow instructors to publish courses, yes. Become an instructor button, yes, that should be there. Then you can click on save changes. Then course visibility. Student must be logged in to view courses. No, we don't want that. We want you to be able to see what you're getting even before you log in. Course access. Allow instructors and admins to view the course content without enrolling. No. Content summary. Auto redirect to courses. Yes, we can leave that on. So for the next, spotlight mode. Hide headers and footers once the person is viewing the lessons. You can enable that. That's up to you. Auto complete courses of all lessons, which means all courses will be auto completed with all its lessons. You know, I don't know, you can turn that on or you can leave it off the way it is. Course completion, flexible. That means they can take it on their own, at their own schedule, at their own frequency, or you can say no, you give them, you time box them. Can a student, I think I'll leave this to be flexible. You don't want to put too much strain on students. Can a student retake this course? You can say yes. Publish course review on admin's approval, you know. Now when the admin, if you turn this on, it means when the admin or when the course creator creates the course, then you will need to manually publish it by yourself. They will publish it. It's still going to be in draft mode, but you, the admin of the website, you are going to have to approve this before it is created and it is published. So if you turn this on, and let's say now if the course creator makes some edits to the course and wants to publish them, they can publish it by themselves. But if this is off, then when you approve, if the course creator makes some changes to the course and wants to publish it again, if they make some edits, you will still need to manually approve it, and I don't think that is very, very necessary. WP editor for lesson, well, yes, you can do that. Automatically load next course content. Well, maybe if the person finishes module 1, they should go to module 2 immediately. I don't think we should do that. Enable lesson comment. Yes, they can leave a comment. When time expires, choose when action to follow the quiz expires. After submit, auto abandon. Now you can play with this. The current quiz answers are submitted automatically. It means immediately the person puts the answer, it is submitted. You can even leave both of them off. I will just leave this one on. Correct answer display time. When reveal mode is enabled, put the answer display time in seconds. You can put it in 5 seconds. Default quiz attempt limit. When retry mode is enabled, you can make it 5 seconds. Or let's just leave it at 10 seconds. Show quiz preview button. Choose whether to show or hide the previous button for each question. I'll leave it the way it is. So final grade calculation, just leave that the way it is. Preferred video source. Now these things, a lot of them will become very apparent when we start creating the course. Preferred video source, you can choose HTML4, external URL, YouTube, Vimeo, embedded, and even shortcode. So you give your course creators the flexibility on how to embed their video, their course material. And mind you, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you one very, very tricky free way to host your courses, which is going to be very secure and you have absolute control over it. Save changes. Now go to monetization. To the top, select e-commerce engine. WooCommerce. We are going to be using WooCommerce. Automatically complete WooCommerce orders. You can see yes. Enable revenue sharing. Yes. So what's the sharing percentage? Like we already said before, instructor takes 80%, and then you, the admin, you take 20%. Show statements per page. Yes, we can do that. Deduct fees. No, we are not deducting any fees. Minimum withdrawal amount. We can make this 100. You can make this up to 100, or you can say the moment the person has $50, they can withdraw. Minimum days before balance is available. Let's say 7, because some students may require or request a refund. Enable withdrawal method. You can say bank transfer, e-check, and PayPal. We'll be able to add another method at the end of this when we are creating the course. Save changes. For design, let's go to the top. Column per row, let's make it 3 courses per row. Course filter, yes, we add that. And then courses per page 12. Preferred course filter type, yes. Let's use all of these filters. Course sorting, yes. And then the instructor layout, we can choose any of these. Let's go with this horizontal portrait. Then instructor public profile layout, let's just leave that as default. Page features, let's leave this the way it is. Preset colors, you can change this based on your logo. What color would you want for your logo to be? You can just leave those the way they are. And then save changes. Go to advanced. Gutenberg editor, high cost products on shop page, course archive page. I don't know if we have a page for that already, so we are going to set that later on. Instructor registration page, YouTube API key, course permalink, it will be courses, lessons permalink, lesson, quiz permalink, quizzes, profile completion. So if an instructor has started creating their profile and did not complete, it's going to show them a notification that they should go and add all the relevant information. Erase upon installation. Delete all data during uninstallation. Yes, that is for those of us who are web developers, and for you, the admin. So you can save changes. Anything which we have not done here is going to become very, very clear. Anything which is not understood is going to become clearer while we build the website. Let's move on. So from here, the next logical step is for us to start creating courses. You see here under Tutor LMS, it says courses. Click on courses, and then we want to create a new course. Click on add new, and then let's see the course. The title of this course is Principles of Marketing. For us to be able to get material for this course, I'll come to poll. If you're in a country where you are not allowed to use ChatGPT, you are not allowed to use Claude or something, just come to search for poll, search Google for poll, and this is it. It's a catalog of you are going to have to sign up or create an account or log in. It gives you access to a lot of AI tools. Let's go. Now, these are the official ones you see here: Assistant, Web Search, GPT-4, or Gemini 1.5 Flash. You see all of these. You can use them, a lot of them, for free. Where you see subscriber access, it means you need to be subscribed to Poll, and Poll is going to cost you about, I think, $16 per month, if I'm not mistaken. Now, we want to use, I'm in a country where ChatGPT is not available. I can't use ChatGPT for my country. And you see, they keep updating. They have a lot of free AI tools here. I just want to use the basic ChatGPT. Let me use ChatGPT Turbo. And I'll see, I just created a course on an LMS website titled, and then I'm going to paste the name of that course and say, write me a detailed description for the course that will hook readers and convert them to paying students. Also, give the outline for the course in list format. Let's see what ChatGPT is going to give. Now it's going ahead and providing us with the course outline. Okay, so it has written us the description and is now giving us the course outline. This is extremely beautiful. So this is how to use AI to your advantage. Now, let me copy this. Let me copy this first part. Let me just copy everything, by the way. I'll copy this, and then I'll come here, and I'm going to paste Ctrl V. Oh. I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to come and format that later on. Now, for these principles of this, I can go ahead and make this bold, and I can change it to an H2. Yes, then I like this. Then the course outline, I'm going to make this bold. I'm also going to make it, let me make it H3. This one was H2. This one is going to be H3. Now let me compare what I have here with what I have on poll. So let me copy this once more. I'll copy this and see if I can format this here, and then let me choose a list, bullet list, and then Control V. It still doesn't look very good. So introduction to marketing, yes, that's the first. The market research and analysis, segmentation and targeting, market research and analysis, segmentation and targeting, branding, marketing mix, branding, marketing mix, digital measuring, digital measuring, and then ethical. That's the next topic, ethical. So this is the topic. For all of these, I'm going to make them a list. No, I'm going to make this a list. Anyway, we can leave it the way it is. Can make this a list. Make this a list too. And you get the point. You can go ahead. Let me pause this and do this. Now you can see I've gone ahead and done the formatting. This is a course outline. You can do a lot more. Maybe you want to highlight some parts of this. Maybe you want to make this to be italics, this question to be italics. You can make it slanting. You can also make it bold. And then you can highlight some text here. And you know, just like you do with a Word document, you can do that. You can even change the colors, but we are not going to do all of that here. We just want to do this. And you can see, let's say this sentence, you can make that bold, and also range of real world and interactive discussions. You can make that, so you can see that you can even add links here. So this is going to be a free course first of all, so we can add an excerpt, and then let's just copy this sentence from here, copy and add it here, paste it here, and that's it. And then number of students, maybe you want to put a cap on the number of students that can take this course. You can put it here. Maybe you just want 50 students, you can put 50. We'll just leave it the way it is. Intermediate, let's just say this is a beginner, because we said it's principles of marketing, so it's a beginner course. It's a beginner course. Then it should be public. If it's public, then no enrollment is required. Then Q&A, you can enable Q&A, question and answer for this course. And then if you see it is paid, then you need to add the payment gateway. For this, let it be free for now. So let's go ahead. Minimum number of students, course Q&A, you can add that. In my case, I'll leave that. And then what you will learn, you can see learn. You can copy what you will learn from the text, which welcome to this. Let's just see, copy deep understanding of strategies. Let's copy that from here and add it here. What you will learn. You can see Ctrl V. See learn, or see get deep understanding, and then click on enter to the next line. And then see this course will empower you. This is another line we can pick and add there. We are just getting a summary of what we have already written up there. And then you can Ctrl V.
want to come up here again, pick another line, say dive into the dynamic. You can copy that there, and then I'll come here and paste. Ctrl V, and then I'll correct this. And then learn how to identify, copy that, what you will learn. Let's come here and then we can add that. Ctrl V, target audience. You can see anyone interested in marketing. That's not how marketing is spelled. Marketing, and then you can see all marketing students, all marketing students, all finance students. And you can see the general public. That is that. And then the course duration, you can see maybe 3 hours 30 minutes. You can see 4 hours 30 minutes. Materials included. You can see detailed articles, videos, audio recordings, PDF documents, website links. You can also add, say, resource materials. So all of this come with this course, requirements, instructions, and you can see a laptop, internet connection, and see interest / passion for marketing. So the course intro video. For this, we want to select the video source. We'll use a basic HTML5 video, which means we are simply going to be, we are going to be uploading the video to our website. So for that, let's come to pexels.com and let's search for marketing. First, we want to search for a picture for marketing. You can use any picture which is in landscape marketing. Let's use this first one. Click on it. I want to download it 1920 by 1280p. That's a picture. Now we want to search for a video, marketing video, which we use. This is just a sample. We use it as our course material, marketing. Let's use this one. So we can download this. Let's download 1280 by 720p. We don't want it to be too heavy. So let's come back to our website. So we want the course intro video. We want to upload that video here. So this is the video. It's uploading. For some reason, I'm told that the video format is not supported. Let me upload that. It seems to have been uploaded. Let me check that again. And then it's telling us to upload an image, which is going to be the cover image, and we are going to upload this. And that is the cover image. Use that as the image. So now, mind you, if you are going to be adding videos and hosting them directly on your website, it should be just for light courses, because by the time you have a course that is maybe 8 hours or 9 hours, and you give people access to upload them to your website, it's going to bloat up your website and it's going to destroy your hosting. You will not be able to load your website, so you better be mindful of that. So we also want to come now to this side. We want to add categories. So this falls under marketing. Principles of marketing falls under marketing. So it's going to become a new category, marketing, and then tags. We want to say marketing beginners. People can search economics, business. So people can search also using tags for all of these schema types. We'll leave this the way they are. Add featured image. I'm going to use the same image. I'm going to use the same image. And now I'm going to publish this course. If I view this course on another page, open it on another page, you can see here it is. I can go ahead and play. This is it on my website. You see enrollment is free. It's a beginner. 0 people are enrolled. It's 4 hours 30 minutes. It was last updated, and it's a course by LMS. I can change that, and then you see the description, the course outline, and everything which we added. Now this video, you see it, you can make it full page, so it captures the entire page. That's we enable distraction free mode. You can increase the volume, and then you can also make it the speed to play at 4x. So if we play that now, it's playing at 4x the time. So that is up to you. But you see, apart from that, we don't have any other thing. The video content itself is missing. That is what we want to do. That's the course content. This is just the intro. Now we want to add the course content. So in order for us to be able to create those topics, I'll come here and add those videos. I'll add each of these topics. The first one I had was introduction to marketing. Oh, I'm going to, why am I not able? Copy selected text. I'm going to add it here, paste it here, add topic. And I'll come to the next, market research and analysis. I'll add that here, add new topic. I'll add that here, and then segmentation and targeting. I'm going to add that here, add new topic. I'm going to add branding and positioning. Branding and positioning. Marketing mix. I'll add that. Oh, I don't know why is this showing up. I'll add a new topic here. This, paste. Now we are not adding anything yet to the courses. We just want to add the outlines first. Then we can come to that later on. So we just simply refresh, update our page. It's updating. If I come now to this page and I refresh it, you'll see that we have all of these sections, but they are basically empty. So let's work on that. Coming back to our page, we can come back to introduction to marketing, and then we can add a separate lesson for each of these. Lesson name, this is a lesson. Now the first lesson here should probably be, let's say, understanding the importance of marketing. We'll copy that and come here, introduction to marketing, understanding. Then you can add a description here. Let's just copy this description. We'll use the same description for all of these, just for the sake of for saving time. So we are going to add this here. So you see, that is that. And then we can add the video. We can first of all upload an image. Let me go back to pexels.com, and then we say marketing. Yes, so we want to start. Let's use this image as the cover image. I will just download this. No, that's too heavy. Let me use this. It's downloaded. So the cover image, I'm going to select that image, and then I'm going to add that there. Use that media. Now in our previous when we're adding the intro video to this the intro video to this course, we used a video that is hosted on the website, but that is not the best way to go about. Now there are several options. You can use external URL, you can use YouTube, you can use Vimeo, you can use embed. Let's use Vimeo. You can paste the Vimeo URL here. So I already have a Vimeo account. If you go to Vimeo, Vimeo has quite a lot. It offers quite a lot. The starter plan is quite good. You see, you get up to 500 megabytes weekly to a limit of 5 gigabytes. So I'm going to upload a video here. I'm going to upload a video here from my computer. So let's say I want to upload this. Let me upload these, upload all of them. It's going to take time to upload. When it uploads, I'll come back. So the videos have been uploaded, and this is the first one. This is the first of the videos. You can change the thumbnail here, content rating. You can select that all audiences, mature, advertisements. You can add tags. You can add it to a category, languages, copyright, select a license. You can do all of that, but our interest is we want to share it. So I'll click on share, and then I'm going to copy the link and come back to my website, and then I'm going to add the link here. And you see, immediately you add the link, it shows you the length of the video. If there is any attachment, you can add it there, and you click on update lesson. And if I publish this, if I update this, and then I now come to the front end of my website and I reload it, you see that this is this here. So that is that. Let me come back here to introduction to marketing, and let me click back on that lesson. So that is that. That is that for that first lesson, update lesson. Now still here we can add another lesson, and this lesson is going to be titled, what was the tag of that? Let's say evolution of marketing concepts. Let's copy that. We see evolution of marketing concepts. We'll paste that there, and then we want to copy the same description. copy that and paste that there. Now we also want to add a featured image. So we are going to get something like this and download that. So that is downloaded. We can come now to our website and then I'll upload that image here again. There you have it. It's uploading. This time around for the video, I'm still going to use Vimeo, but I want to use some other method of adding this video, and it's called the embed function. When you click here, it gives you this code. You can copy the code, copy embed code. Now let me come here and then I will say embedded, and then it's going to ask me for the embed code. I'm pasting it there. I've pasted the embed code. Now it's going to show me. Let me upload that and let me see. Let me update. Let me look at it on the front end. It's supposed to show. Unfortunately, it doesn't show. Let me come back to this lesson. I'll edit this. I'll cut and I'll still say Vimeo. Under normal circumstances, it should show there. I don't know. This is probably it's probably a glitch, a technical glitch on this website. Embedded, paste, update lesson. Now for some reason the embed function, which normally works because I used it before, it doesn't work here because this is supposed to be embedded. Let me check if I have this embed script. Did I copy everything? Oh, I didn't copy everything. It appears I didn't copy everything. That should work now. If it still doesn't work, then there is a technical glitch somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Then now, when we come to the next lesson, we want to use another source. The next lesson is titled Role of Marketing in Business. Let me copy this. The role of marketing in business. I'll paste that there. And then I'm also going to copy a description. Copy, paste it here. Paste. Now, just so you know, there are other functions, there are other sources you can add. Take, for example, external links. You can use Amazon S3 buckets. Amazon, I can't use it for now because my credit card has expired and I need to add it to my account before I'll be able to use it. You can use Amazon S3 buckets. You create a bucket on your AWS account and then you upload the video in your bucket, and then you can share the link there and you can use it. Now I want to use YouTube. Now for YouTube, you can either paste the link directly. Take, for example, let me go to YouTube. youtube.com. You see, I could copy any of these. Videos and I just post it here. Let me post this. I could post the link here and it's going to be able to play on my website, but that is not what I want to do. I want to come to the back end. I want to come to my channel. Yes, I used to upload some videos about this. I used to upload some videos here some years ago. So here is the thing. Here is what I want to do. I want to add a video. I want to add a video, upload a video here. And I'm going to upload one of these videos that I downloaded from Pexels. Let me click here. Let me upload this one. That's it. You can just see evolution of marketing, or whatever you want to call it. You can add the description here. You can add a description like the one we had here. Copy and then add, and then you can upload thumbnail if you want, even though it's not needed. No, it's not meant for kids. And then you go to next. All of these you really don't need. You really don't need this. And then here is the catch. Let it be an unlisted video. Let it be an unlisted video, so you can go ahead and save it. So it's published. You can now copy the link and add it here. So you can now add an image. Let's get another image from here. Let's get this. Let's get something smaller. And then we come here, upload image. Upload this image. Use this media. And then we update. So if we go ahead and update this, that is another source. I'm going to teach you another source where you can upload your videos, where you can host your videos later on. So if we reload this, we see that we have 3 videos for the courses. So let's go ahead. Now, it's not only videos we can add, we can also add articles. Take for example, we can add this lesson and say conducting effective marketing research, and then we'll add it here. That's the lesson. And we can also copy this entire text here. Let's add this. Let's pretend this is an article. Ctrl V. Like before, we can do some editing here. We can make this H1. We can also add media inside. We can add media inside here. Let me go ahead and try to copy. Let me copy this. I don't know why the image is not copying. I must have messed up the settings when I was doing this. That's why pictures are not appearing here. Let me go here. Ctrl V. Normally I should be able to paste pictures, so you get the point. You can go ahead and do all of this, and then you can add a featured image for the article. You can add any of these and you can use it. So image source, just leave that as it is, and then you can upload exercise files and something of that sort, maybe another text or something. You can add that there, and then you update the lesson. Now we can also add a quiz under here. Instead of a lesson, let's say quiz, and then question title: what is marketing? marketing. No, let me change this to marketing fundamentals. Marketing fundamentals. Okay, so we go to save and next. So the first question, what is marketing? What is marketing? And then you can make this a true or false question, a single choice question, multi-choice question, open-ended, fill the blanks, then this short answer, image answering, and all of these are pro features. Let's say it's an open-ended question, and the points for this should be maybe 2. You can display points. Answer is required. For this one, you can leave it the way it is. Add to questions. Question 2. You can see blank is, you can see marketing is good. True or false, and this answer is required and it carries just 1 point. And then add to question. Now for this, I was supposed to add, let me edit this. Marketing is good, I'll say true. Yes, so I was supposed to make sure to specify the answer to that. Then we want to add another multiple choice question, let's say single choice, and we'll say marketing started in, so we can put some choices here. Add an option, we can see in Rome. We can see in Rome, that's an option. Update answer, add an option, unknown, update answer, add an option, let's say Greece, update answer. So you are going to have to choose now which of them. For this, I'll just choose unknown. I'm not saying that it is unknown, it's just for demonstration purposes. Now we'll add a fill in the blank. We'll say add question, and what can we see? We can see what is the foundation of marketing, and let's choose fill the blank, and then the answer is required. You can randomize them so that the different answers can appear in any order. Let's say 3, and the display points, then add an option. Question title, we'll use this dash here. We'll copy, we'll paste, is the foundation of marketing, and let's see value of the answer. Value is, so the answer is value. We've put value there, so if anybody has that, then they have the answer correctly. So now let's go to and click on next. So the time limit for this is maybe 10 minutes. You can display this, or you can choose not to display. And then quiz feedback mode, default answers shown after quiz is finished. You can choose that. Review mode, show results after the attempt, so each person knows what they have failed and what they have not passed. And then the pass grade is, let's see, 75%, since there are just 4 questions. Then let's go to save and next. So there we have it, a quiz, and we can go ahead and update that right now. Now all through this has been a free course. That's what you see down here. You see it is free, but if peradventure we wanted this to be a paid course, then we need to install some payment gateways, some payment plugins. So I'll come here first of all and I'll switch this to paid, and then I'll update. Now I'm supposed to have some payment plugins, some payment plugins available, and you know, this is also have to going to be converted to a product. Now let me go ahead, first of all go to WooCommerce, go to settings. Want to set up WooCommerce. So address line, I will take this is just a dummy address line, and then you are selling to all countries, so put your address line, your city, your nation, and you want to sell to all countries, ship to all countries, even though you're not shipping anything, so disable shipping, default customer location, yes, enable tax and calculations, enable coupons. We are going to see how to create a coupon. So we go ahead, the currency should be on the left. We'll use the US dollar, 1000 separator DC and that, yes. We'll leave it as it is. We can come to products, shop page. Let's leave all of these the way they are. Tax, we can set this up later on. Let us now come to payments. Now before we do this, let's come to general. Let's see that we have checked every box, yes. Let's come now to payments. Now we see Woo payments, we see direct bank transfer, we see cash payments, cash on deliveries, but there are others which we can use, which are not included here. First thing first, we want to go to plugins. And the two main payment systems used all over the world, the two major ones. There are many others which are accepted in most countries as Stripe and PayPal. PayPal used to be the king, but over the years Stripe has come and has taken away their dominance. So we see two of them. We see this one from WooCommerce himself, which has very, very terrible reviews, 3 stars on 2, which is really bad. And then we see this other one by payment plugins. This is what we want to install. Go ahead and install that. So that is installed. We'll activate it later on. Now search for PayPal, and you still see this one. This is what we are going to install. There are several other options. For example, you have Flutterwave. I don't know if they have a WooCommerce plugin right now. This for those who are in Africa and all that. Yes, this is Flutterwave payment gateway. You can use this for Flutterwave. Flutterwave was developed in Nigeria and it's become really, really popular nowadays. So if you are in a country like India, there is Razorpay. This is it. And then there are others too. You can use even Skrill for countries that accept Skrill. So this is Skrill. You can use it. I don't know which of this is the official one, but this should be it. So the options are many. We come now to install plugins and want to activate these two. I will activate these two first. I will activate them. Now that this is activated, we've activated those two plugins. We'll now come back to this page. Let me save changes. You just see it's going to reload and all those other options. My God, a plethora of options are added. Let me check. I hope I didn't install anything that is unnecessary. All of these are just from Stripe, from that plugin. So you see direct bank transfers, check payments. You can also do direct bank transfers, cash on delivery, credit card, Stripe. So this is what we are going to be using. You see Apple Pay by Stripe, Google Pay by Stripe, payment request by Stripe, by Stripe payment plugins, Afterpay, Affirm, ACH, Ideal. That one I don't know how to translate it or to pronounce it. Klarna, Bank Contact, GiroPay, EPS, Multibanco. I mean, there are so many. Even Amazon Pay. So they've integrated this. Stripe now has integrations for all of those. So these guys are very smart guys. For this, well, let's first of all go and set up PayPal. Click on Finish Setup. So we want to enable this. First of all, let's go to API settings. API settings, and then you can make your this production environment. I'm just going to use, if you want it to be live, then make it a production environment. I will just use the sandbox for now, and then I'm going to click to connect. I will need to connect my PayPal business account, and the rest of it is just going to be very easy. So I'll put my email address here. Next. So I already have an address, an account, so I'm going to add my password here. So while looking for my password, it appears okay, the paper is still there. I'm now going to log in. Oh, and made for my password. So I've done the connection. I had to do some I had to change this to production, and you see it automatically added all of this here. So I'm going to go ahead and save changes. I had to pause the video and then do some adjustments with my password and receive some notifications. So now I'll come to advanced settings. The name is going to be LMS, something of that sort. We are going to change this. Let's just see. Learn Center. We can leave all of these. Then PayPal settings. Yes, we can enable that. Description, card page. Yes, let's leave this the way it is. You can increase it to be 46. You can make it to be this small. That's how the button will appear. Let's leave this at 445. Okay, Venmo is a mobile payment method. You can also add that. Yes, order pay. Then pay later. If you want, you can use pay later, and then you can also choose to accept credit cards using PayPal if you choose. But for that is going to be handled by Stripe. So we come back to, let's come back to payments, to WooCommerce. We come back to Stripe payment, Stripe by payment plugins. Now let's come to WooCommerce settings. That's not what we're supposed to be. Let's come to payment. Now PayPal is already set up. I think it should be the last year. We can now manage Stripe. We can now use Stripe. Direct bank payments, credit card payment by Stripe. Let's click on manage. And so for this, the same thing, API settings. We can go to test mode and click to connect Stripe. I'm going to have to log into my Stripe account. It's connecting. Now it has brought me to this page. I'm going to click on connect because I already have a Stripe account. It's connecting. Now you can see it has automatically added my details to Stripe. Mind you, this was test mode. I could do this live mode, but this I did it test mode. So I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. Now we see that this course we did is free, so anybody can enroll for free without adding a credit card or paying anything. But if we want to convert this to be a paid course, let's go back to courses, Tutor LMS courses. Now this is the course we're working with. Let me go to edit. If we want to make this course to be paid, like we did here, we can make it paid. So what we need to do is that we come to WooCommerce, to products, and we click on add new. And we are going to copy all the metadata, at least just the important one, the title of this course, and we are going to create a product with this title. Let's paste it here. Make sure for Tutor LMS, for Tutor is on, and it's a virtual product. It's a virtual product, and then you can put the price. Let's see, $29, or let's say $19.99. So that's the price, and then just publish it. When it's published, you can now come here. Let me update this again, if in case I've made any changes. So now this page has been refreshed. Let's come down here, select paid, then you select the option principles of marketing. That's the product. Select the product, and you can now update. You see here it was free, but now I've updated it. I've put a price. If I reload, you see it's now $19.99. That is how you add prices to your courses. So you can do this for any other course which you create. You can make some courses to be paid and some to be free. It depends on you. Now if I choose to add this product to cart, it's been added. If I view cart, or we're supposed to add something like an image, a featured image, product image. No, this set product image. I think this is it, if I'm not mistaken. This is it, and I'll update. So now on the cart, it shows that this is a course we are buying. So we can proceed to checkout to pay, or you proceed to checkout here, and then you can make the payment. When you add everything here, you can place order via PayPal or via credit card. So that is all up to you. That is how to add a course.
So now with these courses created, what we have to do now is to go ahead and design the website. So we need to add some pages. Come to pages, all pages. We have these pages. These are the default pages that come with Elementor and Tutor LMS. We want to add a home page. So click on add new. It's loading, and then we'll name this home. Home. And then we want to publish it. Click on publish. Now let's edit with Elementor. Okay, so it brings us to this page and it's asking us to unlock Elementor AI. Just continue. Now what we can do is that we can get the latest version of the Elementor layout. You see all of these widgets are going to be on top of here. Let's come back to the back end of this website. Come to Elementor. Where's Elementor? Elementor should be somewhere. Okay, here it is. go to settings, and then you can just tick all of this. You can tick all of this, even though it's not very important. Save changes, and then come to features and click on activate all. Click on save changes, and then what you can do now is to come and reload this page. So we can start from here by constructing the page. In my case, I would like to put a video to be on the hero section. So I'll come back to this website, and I'm going to look for a video of online learning. Let's search. Now, these are very good videos we can use. So let's take a sneak peek at this one. No, let me close this. Let's take a sneak peek at this one. Open a new window in tab. You can see this gentleman learning online, and it gives us other suggestions. You can use any of these. You can use the pink-headed lady, the rainbow lady. Let's just use this one. I'll go ahead and download this one. 1280 by 720p, which is pretty basic and light. It's 1.9 megabytes. I'll come to my media and click on add new file, and then I'll select file. I'll go ahead and drop that there. Now what I will come and do here is to add a section and the flex box, and this should be the first column, and then I want to make this to be full width. Now before I go ahead, let me make this entire page the page structure. Let me hide the title, and let me make the page layout to be Elementor full width. That's the template. It's going to reload while I copy the link URL of this. I'll copy the link URL, and then I'll come here to this section, come to style, background type. I want to make it video, and then I'm going to paste the video link here. You see, it shows me the gentleman, but it doesn't show anything else. So what I want to do is I want to add an inner container here. I'm going to click on this plus button, click on container. Yes, then I want to duplicate this container. So now let me delete this one. What I can do for this entire section is to make the direction to be horizontal row. So when I duplicate this now, they are going to be on the same line. So what I want to do is that I want to add some text here. Let me add the text. I'll add the heading and see making learning, or what was I typing? Let me see, making learning fun. Okay, so I want to break this text and break this text. Yes, I can do that. So I'll make this text to be white. I'll make the text to be white. For the typography, let's choose a font like Barlow and see how it looks there. Yes, it looks very academic. 900. Yes. And then I want to increase the font size. Let me make it 100. And then it should be, yes, it should be on this side. And then what I want to do is I want to give this a top padding. Let me unlock this. Top padding is the space on top
of 150, not 1500, and the bottom 150. So this is what we have. I also want this text to not be too much to the corner. So what I'll do is that I can give a right padding of 80 and a left padding of 80. So you see the text has come a little bit into the middle. We can go ahead and increase the size of this text once more. Let's make it 120. Let me see how it looks on the front of the website. So that is that. Now, let me go ahead and let's say reduce the top padding to be 140 and the bottom to be 140. And I also want to give this a background overlay. A background overlay to put some darkness over the text. Yes, you could make it minus 0.45 and then you save. Now preview this. So you see it looks really good. I think I'm liking this. We can add a button down here, or we can add a button on this side, and we can add a button. This is a button. We'll put it here, and then we can make this button, let's see, to the right. Let it align to the right, and we can give it this padding, this inner section a padding. Rather, let me come to this inner section. We can give it the direction of bottom, or instead top. So it's going to make the elements to start from down to bottom, and we are going to say view our courses, or view courses. Then we can make the typography to still be, let's say, Poppins for the body text, and it's going to be 600 in width. Then we want the padding, we want it to be a huge button, so we unlock the padding. The top should be 15, not 150. Let's make this 20. The bottom 20, left 20, right 20. Let's make the left and right 30 each. Then we want a border radius so that the corners are not very sharp. I think that, let's make it 30. That does it. We can use blue, a certain shade of blue, any shade of blue that will match. I think that is that. So we have this here. Now what we can do also is that we can come and use some icons to describe our services, the nature of our services. So we'll add a flex box, we'll add this, and then want to make it to be horizontal, and then we'll add a container inside. And then if we duplicate this container and duplicate again, you see this stand side by side. Let's go to a website called flaticon.com. flaticon.com. Yes, so let's look for, let's say, reject all, of course, quality. Search for any icon which relates to quality. Yes, you can see this one, quality. let's go and edit this. We can edit this, edit icon. Okay, I need to be logged in. Let me log in with my account. So I've gone ahead and logged in. I'll edit icon, and I can change the color to this blue. This blue here. Let me click on that. Pick the hex code. I'll copy this, and then I can choose the color here. I'll paste that here, and that is that. And then I'm going to see, can I center this or no? Let me see. Okay, let me just delete that, download that PNG 512 free download. So if I look at it here, you see it's blue, so that is what we want. And then let me look for another icon. Experience. No, let me just say 24 or 15 years. 15 years. Or 10 years. Okay, you see this. I'll go ahead, open this on another page. I want to edit this too. I want to change, paste everything. This one is going to be a bit complicated. I don't want that. Let's just say 10 years. 10 years. Yes, we can go with this one. We can go with this one, this one, this one. I can easily change this, the color, edit that, choose color, paste that hex code here, and you see now I can download. They're asking me for Adobe stock. I don't want that. And search for customer reviews or 5-star reviews. So you see this. Okay, I can edit this color. I'll paste it here, and then I can download in 512. So when I come back to my website, what I want to do is that I want to add an image box. I'll add this, and then for the image, I'm going to go ahead and upload these three. I don't know what is happening with that one. Let me open this one, see if it uploads. It doesn't upload. A minute, please. Let me download this PNG 512. Okay, the other one did not actually download, so good. This is what we want, and we can look for something too and see. Let's say globe. Let's look for globe, and yes, let me use this one. I'll edit the icon, paste, yes, PNG 512 free download, and I can also upload this one. Yes, that is that. So the first thing I want to see is that we have 10 years of experience, and for the heading I'll see 10 years experience, and then you can write whatever you want. You can just use some of this text, this lorem ipsum, this text from here. That's too long. I'm going to add it here. Yes, and I want this text to be black. I want the image. I'll maintain that size. The content, I want the text to be black. I want it to be Barlow. And I want to reduce the size. I want to make the size to be this 800, and I want this to be this color, and I want it to be Poppins. So that is that. I want it to be 300. That is that. I can reduce the line height of this text so that the text is more compacted. So this is this, and come to box, image spacing. Let's reduce it, let's remove it to that, and then we can make the image to be a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate this and still duplicate this and duplicate this again. So you see, then I can delete this last box. I can change this image and say multiple awards. Now I can see wonderful or amazing reviews. And now for this, I can change it to this and see global impact, whatever that means. Use whatever term you desire. Now I think this text is too long. Now I'm looking at it and it's too long. It's too long. Same thing here. Same thing here. So I'm going to publish this. I've published that. Let me go ahead and give this container a top padding of 80. Let me give it a top padding of 80, and you can see I can publish and preview. So it's not looking bad, it's actually looking really good. So now I want to showcase our featured courses. So I'm going to click here. Now let me give this a bottom padding too of, let's say, 50. I'm going to click here and add this container, and here I want to add a heading. Let me copy this and then I'll paste it here, and I'm going to remove this and say featured courses. Featured courses. Now let me change the color to black, something darkish. I want it to be centered. I want to reduce the size to something like 50. Okay, then I also want to add some text beneath here. I want to add some text. Now I'm going to make it still to be poppins, and then I can center this. Let me just copy some text from here. I'll copy some text from here. Whether you are using something of this sort, I'll copy this. Let me paste it here. And then I can change this to be actually black. For these featured courses, I can make it a little bit bigger. Let me say 60. Okay, then after this, I can bring in our courses here. Courses. Okay, so I'm looking for course list. Okay, this is course list. I'm going to bring it here. So it's going to bring up the courses that I have. I can make this to be 2 columns like this. You see the way it is? Or I can make it to be 3 columns and then just the 3 courses. So you see the way it is by LMS and all that. And you can make it masonry, which is not going to be very good. I'll leave it the way it is. Hide metadata is going to hide all of this information. I don't want to do that. Difficulty level, you can show the difficulty level, intermediate and all that. So here it shows category. You see it shows now in accounting, in data. This one says in business. Then pagination, we can leave it that way. So you can also change how you query. You can change, maybe you want to add particular categories. If maybe marketing had 10 courses, you want to display only marketing courses, you want to display only accounting courses, or you want to display courses by particular instructors, then you go ahead and do that. Or you want to display particular courses that were done within a particular space of time, you can go ahead and do it here. Now, even for the layout, the picture, you can change the layout of the picture. Here it is medium. You can see full picture to be shown. It's still shown because it's still the same dimension, 1920 by 1080. So I'll just leave it to be medium. Let me go ahead and save and preview this on the front end. You see our website is taking shape. Now back to our course list. When we come to style, we can change a lot here, like the columns gap. You can make them a lot more spaced. I'm going to leave it the way it was at 32. The gap, the spacing between this line and the next line, you can also change it from here, and then you can change a lot from here. I'm going to leave it the way it is. Then the card, the border radius. You see, you can make this to be more rounded on the corners. You can leave it the way it is, or you can make it to be more rounded on the corners. Let's make this to be 20. So you see, it looks a lot better right now. And then the padding, you can change the padding too of this. So you want them to be more in the middle, the text to be more in the middle. In this case, you need to reduce the padding so that it doesn't merge on the corners. So you can do that. Make it 30. Footer separator width. So this footer here, you can separate it from this and change the color maybe to this particular blue which we have here. Let me pick the color of this blue. No, let me pick it from here, from this button. And then you come here. We were on the card, and so you can make this, add this color here, and then reduce this. That's all up to you. And then the image, see, okay, this is not for the image, this is for the badge. For the image, the background type, you can give it, you can make it darker and all that. And then you change the transparency to make it darker or brighter. It all depends on you. I'm going to leave it this way. You can even add an overlay image from there. And then the size of this box up there, you can determine it from here. So you want to give something which is going to make it comfortable for people to read. And then the margin, you can change all of that. The avatar size, that's when your instructors enroll and they add their images. The avatar size, you can change it, you can make it bigger, but I will just go ahead and leave it the way it is. And then the content. For the content, the title, you can change the color of the title to that blue. Yes, so it's now blue. And then you can make it the weight to be 600. That is that. Or you can make the weight to be 500. It all depends on you, like I said. And then the author name, you can change the author color, name color to blue. So you now see when you hover over this, is blue. Key value color. So we'll change this to black. And then the category, we can change the category to, no, the value itself, the category to this. Let's make it reddish. And then we can make the typography, let's make it bolder. So it all depends on you, what you are looking to achieve with this website. And you can publish and preview this on the front end. We are not quite done here. Now, what I want to do is that I want to change the number of these to be 4. Or let it be 4. Because there's one of them which is paid, so you see something different. This cart button. Let's come to style. Let's come to footer. There's quite a lot we can do on the footer. The price, we can make the price. We can change the typography of the price. Now the background color of this area, you can make it to be something else. But we are just going to leave it to be white. Now, you see the price. We want to make it, you can change the color of the price to be that blue. That's for the price. Then the cart button, you can change the typography. You can change the background color of the typography. Yes, it has these borders. Let's say solid. And then you see now it's now thicker. Then we can change the border color. Let's leave it to that blue, which it is. And then the hover over image. So that is that for now. Let's go ahead and publish. What I can now do is that I want to change the query here to show 3 columns. Let me go to query. So I'm going to change by category. I'm going to start with marketing. And then I'm going to go to business. And then I'm now going to go to accounting. So those are the 3 I want to show here. These are the 3 I want to show here. And then I want to add a button under so that whoever it is that is comes on this website can go and view all the other courses that we offer. And I'll copy that and paste that here. And then I'll make this to be centered. Let me make this to be centered and say view all courses. So this is now going to be a link. When somebody clicks on this link, it takes them to view all our courses. So now I want to duplicate this. I want to copy this. And I'll add a flex box. add a container inside, and then I'll paste this. I'll paste and see course topics, or I can see areas of specialty. You can add that there. Then we want to use this same box that we have here. Let me duplicate this. I will duplicate this, and then I'll bring this down. I'll bring this down here. I'm going to change the format of this. The style, let me make it this way. Vertical alignment. No, it will still be up. Alignment. No, it's still going to be that way. Image spacing. Yes. It's going to be that way. Content spacing. We can change it this way. I'm going to reduce the line height. Content, line height, line height. Let me reduce that to 28 and publish first. So what I want to do now is that I want to look for icons for marketing. Let me change this. Marketing icons. Let me go back to editor. Let me close this here. I'm now going to separate the text from the heading. I think I made it too close to each other. And I'm going to copy this style. Now before this, let me do some editing here. First of all, I want to look for the icons because I want to put the different courses that we are doing here. So on the flat icon, let me delete these other pages. I have too many things open here. Let me open this. I want to look for marketing. Marketing. And this is marketing. Let me open this in a new tab. I want to look for accounting. I'll use this. I'll just go ahead, pause the video and look for the icons. I'll join you on the other side. So I've gone ahead, I've downloaded those icons. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this as the name of the course. First of all, I'll change the icon. Let me start with this, and it's going to represent marketing. And I'll put the number of courses down there. What's happening to my mouse? Let's just say 3 courses, and I can make the content, that word courses, I can make it to be bigger. Let me go ahead, let me make this bigger. The weight should be 500. Let me make the text to be a bit fainter. Yes, I can make it that way. Then I can make this background, I can give it a padding, all around padding. Yeah, let me give it an all around padding. And I give it a background type. Instead of the background padding for this, I'll give the entire column a padding. This a padding. Let's say 40. And let me copy this style. Copy and paste style here. Paste style. Paste style. And then I'll now copy this column style and paste it here. Paste the same here. Paste the same here. Let me change the text to this, for this, and see for courses. And if I see here, five courses, and I see here 3 courses. What if I change the background color for this? Yes, I can change it to that. And then I can make this icon bigger. The size of the icon, I can make it a little bit bigger. Where's the image? So I'll make the image a little bit bigger. Now that is that. I will copy this here and paste here. Paste style. I think I added too much space. No, not that. Image. Border radius. I'll leave it that way. I'll copy this style and paste here. Paste here. Paste style. And then I'll copy again for the entire column and paste it there. I think I should have made this a little bit rounded on the corners. That's the border radius. Border radius. I can copy this and paste the style here. I'll paste the style here. Similarly, paste the style here. Now I can go ahead and publish this. Now I want to change this. Work on this. I want to make that to be accounting. This should be accounting. And instead of multiple awards, I will change that and say accounting. So these are all, mind you, these are all courses we are offering, that this institution is offering. Let me paste the style here. I don't know why the size of the icon has changed. The image size should be 65. Image size. Why is it not changing? It can't go bigger than that, I guess. Here, we'll change this to, it should be analysis, data analysis. And we'll see here, data analysis. Let's see how it's going to look on the front end. Okay, I'll just name this data. I want all of it to be on the same. I'll change this. And I'll probably call this business. Business. So now I can just go ahead and duplicate this section. Now when I duplicate it, I see that there is a lot of space on top. I will remove the top padding. I'll remove the top padding altogether, and then I'll remove reduce the bottom padding for this one up. I could make it 30. Yes, that's 30. That's good. And then I'll choose economics. Yes, that's economics. And this forex. Let's see, we also offer a course in forex. Next should be, select the icon and say logistics. It's loading. Logistics. After that, we have the last but not the least. Let's say management. Let's choose management. If it doesn't enter, we'll use something else. Management. Oh, it appears the size of the text affects the length of the text affects the size of the icon. So let me change that, and let me change this to shipping. So you see, when we change it to shipping, the size of the icon also changes. So that is that. Let's preview this on the front end. Make it a point of duty to always preview your website whenever you make changes. So let's look at it. This is how it looks on the website. There is some space here that we need to remove. This padding above this is too big, so let's reduce that. The top padding, we can make it 40. I think that looks a lot better. I'll go ahead and check this here. So you can see, I think, okay, there's still some space on top of here. What I can do is to give that a top margin of 80, 90 to be precise, and then I'll reduce this to 20. Let's look at it. Now you can see it looks a lot better. We could decide that we wanted this to be more spaced out, so we can come and make this a full width, this column, or let's make it 1340. And same here, 1340. We don't need to make it full width. Let's just make it 13 or 1300, and also 1300. Or if you are from areas like mine, 1300. Let me reload. I think we'll use it this way. It looks better this way. So you can see our website is beginning to take shape. Let's go ahead. Now what we want to do is that we want to add testimonials. What exactly are past clients seeing or past students seeing? I will duplicate this header and bring it down here. Let me drag it down here and see testimonials. Okay, so I want to come to Poe and tell ChatGPT and see, write 4 brief testimonials testimonials for an e-learning website for past students who have taken our courses and gotten high paying jobs. And ChatGPT is going to go ahead and do its thing. These are too long. These are just too long. Too long. Let me say now, rewrite them and make each to be just 3 lines. That's how you interact with ChatGPT. Okay, these are good. Thanks to this, let me copy this. I'll copy this. I'll come back here. Now what I want to do is that I want to do something still that looks still like this, but this time around, let me add a flexbox container, and then I want to add a container inside, and then I want to look for testimonials. When you look for testimonial, this one you need Elementor Pro in order to use it. I'm going to use this one. Okay, now let me come to pexels.com and say woman face. Now I want to use some of these, any of these pictures as testimonials, as a pictures for our testimonials. You need square looking faces, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, no, let me use any other one. You know, sometimes these things, they give you a lot of very vulgar things. You need to know what you're looking for and just skip past. I want to look for, let me say, black woman face. Now it gives me some of these options. Now you don't need to spend too much time here. I'm just trying to prove a point. Black woman face. Let me use this. I don't think this is going to show well on the website. See this one with too many rings. No, that's going to scare off our customers. We don't want something like that. Yes, let me use this lady. I'm going to use her, and then I'll see man face. These are the pictures we'll use for the testimonials. This is a very, very popular picture online. I can use this. I can also, these ones are paid pictures. I can also use, yes, this is going to be good. Maybe there are elderly people, boomers, who want to learn something new but they don't know where to go. When they see the testimonial of this elderly gentleman, they'll be encouraged. I'll use this. And I'll use this. So I'm going to close these pages to avoid confusion. I'll come back here, and the first thing is that I want to paste this testimonial. I want to paste that testimonial here, and I want to put it in quotes. I also want to add a picture. I'll add this picture. I'll select that, and of course I want to change what's the name of this person here. What did ChatGPT tell us? John Smith. I'll say John Smith. Where is the name? John Smith, not John Doe. John Smith. And for let's come to the style. We want to edit this. I'll make this white. I'll make this background to be blue. This same blue here. I'll copy the hex code for this blue, and then I'll put it. So this background, this column is going to be blue. This is all for branding purposes. So I want to also come to this text here. I want to make it Poppins. Let me make it Poppins. Let me reduce the size. Line height, I'm going to increase the line height to be 20. Then for the man's name, the name, I also want it to be white, and it should also be Poppins. It should also be Poppins. And then the title, we'll change the title to, we can leave the title the way it is. Let's leave it the way it is. And then I want to duplicate this section. I will delete this first. Let me make this main section. Let me change the layout to be horizontal. That's the direction. So when I duplicate this, I duplicate this. Now, first thing I'll do is I want to increase the padding here. To be, yes, let's say 20. And then the style, I want the borders to be rounded. Yes, the borders should be rounded that way. Then I can change, I think that title, I can change it to white, and it should also, we can use Barlow, our heading text here, and we can make it 600. Okay, so now let's go ahead, copy this style and paste it here. So these are testimonials of people who have gone through our academia. So let's copy the same one. The second one from Sarah Johnson. Copy. And we change the name, the picture. Let me use this, my beloved sister. And I'm going to change the name to Sarah Johnson. Let me copy and paste style. The next is going to be for this person, David Thompson. Let me reduce the length of the text. And the name, I'll also change the picture. I'll change the picture here to this lady. No, it's actually David Thompson. It should be a man. And then the same here. I'm not going to belabor this. I'll just change that. And then we can see Jane Smith. So that is that. I'll copy and paste style here. Oh no, not that. I will delete this and paste the style here, and I'm going to go ahead and publish. So we look at it, this on the front end. So this is what it looks like. Let's give this a bottom padding or a bottom margin to separate it from this section underneath. And then I want to give it a top margin too of maybe 15. Let's look at this, and this is what it looks like. So our website is taking shape. Let's go ahead. Now we want to check the mobile layout of this website. You know, most websites nowadays are accessed on mobile. So to check the mobile layout, you click here and look at this. The testimonial sections, they are okay. These sections here, we can do better. These sections can do better. As for the courses, they are okay. This section here is also okay. So if we center this, now let's start with this section. We see that the video is not even playing here. So let's come here and then come to layout. For the layout, want to change the mean height to something of that sort. Now let's come to background type, and you see the video, we can make it to play on mobile. So you see it now plays on mobile. Then we can come to the entire section, come to the padding. I want to reduce the left and the right padding. So for the top, we can make it 100. Now let me unlock this. Let me remove the left, the right and the left padding. So let me reduce. When we reduce this text, you see that the height of this section is going to reduce. So I'll come to typography, and I'm now going to increase, and I will first of all want to center this. We're making learning fun, and then I'll increase this. What I want to do now is that I want to center this button. Then in extreme cases, it may be necessary for us to edit this video for mobile. So let's come to the section itself, the entire section, and we see that the video is not playing well. We'll have to leave it that way, but under normal circumstances we may have had to edit it. But what we can do here is that we can reduce the top height, the top padding, so it makes the video more squashed, and it's going to show more of the person there. Let me reduce this. Go back to background type, video. So everything is playing very well. I can go back here to the advanced. I think we can show something. We can show more of the top section. You see that the more I increase, the longer the video, the less of this person is being shown. So I will leave it that way. This section is good. I can reduce the size of this text here. I can reduce the size of this text. Let me make it 35. and these two, I can reduce the size, areas of specialty. I'll also make it 35. So for these sections here, I don't want them to be too big as they are right now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make each of these to be width. I'll give each of them a width of percentage 50. So let me change this to percentage, and then I'll change the percentage to 50. Percentage to 50. What is happening? What we want to do is that, first of all, we want to reduce the size of this icon for the mobile layout. So we are going to make the image smaller, let's say 50%, and then we want to make it, the entire section, to be centered. So we'll come to style, we'll center this, and then we also want to give it a padding, a margin rather. Let's give it all around margin of 25, but we want to reduce the bottom margin because the one down is going to have the same dimensions. We want to reduce it to maybe 0. Yes, so this is how we are going to have it, and then we can copy this style and paste it here, paste it here too, paste style, paste style, paste style. We'll do the same for all these sections. We'll also copy the style of this entire container. Copy, paste style, paste style here, paste style. Now we could go ahead and make each of these, two of each, to be on the same line, but I really didn't want to do it that way. I prefer to make it this way, to make it look this way. So let me reduce. I'll reduce the size of this text to 35. And that is that for the website. So let's go ahead and see this. So this is how the website looks on mobile. We can now go ahead and continue to create other pages which we have not created. Come to your back end, go to pages, click on add new page. We want to now add our about us page. About us, let's see about us. Actually, let's go with the contact us page first. So I'll publish that. Publish and edit with Elementor. First thing I want to do is that I want to make this. I want to hide title, and then layout. I want it to be Elementor full width. Now I want to add a flex box, and I want to add an image behind here. Let's come to pixels and look for contact. I can use this lady here. Let me use this lady and download 1920 by 1280. So I'll come here and give this, first of all, what I want to do is that I want to drag it heading here and see contact us. I'll center this, make it white, and it should be bar low, which we are using. You see, you can't see it now, but it's going to be apparent very soon. I'll come back here, and to the background, I want to give this a picture. So click on classic, go to image, upload that image, upload the image, insert the image right now, and then I want it to be position center. Now I want to make this bigger. Let me make it 60. I'll make it 800, and then I'll give it a top padding of 100, bottom padding of 100. You can even make it 150 top, 150 bottom. Let me see how it looks on mobile. Yeah, I think I like it on mobile. I'll come back here. I want to give this a background overlay. Let it be black, but I'll reduce the transparency. So now I want to create a form. I'll come back to the back end of my website, and I want to go to Form. Remember, we installed the Form plugin. I'll click on Forms. It's first of all going to prompt you to do this setup. Click on Next. Congratulations. Click on Save Changes. It may take some time to load now. Come back and click on Forms. Click on Add New. So it gives you a number of forms you can choose for free. For the name, just click Contact. Form, just General. So you can start with a blank template, or you can use this. So this one is just very basic. I think we can go with that. Let's demo this. Contact Form 1. You see, this is it. So we are going to use this one. I'm going to click on this and see Edit Form. Let me close this page. It will take some time to load. Now you see, this is what we have. You can go ahead and change it to your desire, to your taste. What I want to change is I want to change that blue to be this blue here. Let me copy this code. I'll come back here. I want to change this blue for this button to the exact shade that we have there. I'll paste this here. You can also change the font for all of these, but I'm not going to do that. And it integrates with your... I can remove this here. I don't want that title there. So all of these, you can add more fields. You can duplicate this and change them to your taste. So you can go to globals. You cannot use that here. Let's just click on Publish. Update and close. It's going to show you now. You can copy this is the short code. And then I'll add that short code here. Let me drag it and put it here. If I paste that short code here now, you will see that the form is being displayed here. I want to make it a little bit more squashed. So I can put that, let it be, let's just say 900 or 800. Okay, we can also add a Google map here. Let's look for map. Maybe we have a physical location. So we have this Google map. You can put in your address. So this is it. I want to make this to be full width, not boxed, full width. You can put your address there. You can increase, not this. Let me click on this, and you can increase the height. You can even make it to be very big. I don't think that's necessary for our purpose. So you can make this 400. Publish. Now preview this on the front end and look at the way it looks. I think I like the way it looks. I can just give, I think it's thinner than I may have wanted. So let me click on this and make this 900, and I'll give a margin, a top margin, let's see, 20. Yes. So you see, this is how our contact page looks. This is how our contact page looks. We can close that now. Come back to the back end of our website. And we want to now create, no thanks here. We want to create an About Us page. So this is how we are going to go about it. Click on Add New Page and say About Us. Publish. Publish. And click on Edit with Elementor. Now for this, I want us to use a template. Come to Plugins, come to Add New, and search for a plugin called Envato. Envato. And the first result, Envato Elements. That is what I want you to install. Then activate it. I want us to use a template for this. Now that it's activated, come back to your About Us page. It's not showing here, but if we reload this page, the Envato element widget is going to show there. Let's reload the page. Now we see this widget here. If I go to free blocks, and you see the first widget says About Us, About. So I can look for an About Us page widget here, and then just edit it to my taste. So you see, they give me quite a number of them. I'm giving quite a number of them. I can choose this one. Just insert. It's importing. You see, it says 0%. Very soon it's going to fully import. Now the widget has been imported onto our page. You can make this page to be Elementor full width. Come to settings, come to, let's say, hide title, layout, see Elementor full width. It's going to reload, but you are not going to lose your content on it. So you see now, it now takes the edges of the pages. You can change this picture. You can change this picture and add your own picture. Let's see. Let's see education. Okay, we can download this. And now let me see staff. Let's see, this is our staff. Open a new tab. So I want to download these two pictures. This one 1920 by 853. Oh no, this is not what I want. This one, the same thing. 1280 by 853. So I can add those here. I can change this picture. I will change this picture. Let me upload those two pictures which I just downloaded. They are uploading. Now this one, both are uploaded. I will insert this one, and then for this one I can also insert the other picture, this one. So you can change the heading here, and you can also change the heading here. Maybe say meet our staff, and then you write some text down here. So you can go ahead and publish that. Let's preview this page on the front end. So this is how it looks. Not bad. I think it's actually quite good. Let's go ahead. Now we want to create a page where you can see all our instructors. I can close this here, go to the dashboard, add a new page, and say instructors. Instructors. Publish. Publish. And then edit with Elementor. On this page, we are also going to use a template. We are also going to use a template, but with a button. We are going to do some additions to come to Envato, come to free blocks, and look for staff or for team. Yes, so you see, this is, we can use that. We can use any of these. We can use any of these. Let's see if we decide to use this one. Insert. It's going to insert. So these are our instructors. I'm just going to make this page to be full with Elementor full width. So it's going to reload as usual. Yeah, and so this is it. And then we want to add a section now for anybody that wants to become an instructor. Let's see, we can add a section with 2 columns. And on one of these, we'll add some text. We can add an image here. Let's add a picture here. And then we can use this picture and say, want to join, say, just say we are hiring, and then we can change the color. We can make it Barlow. Barlow. And let's make it 60. Let's leave it that way. We can also add some text underneath here. Let's come to ChatGPT and copy some of the text it previously gave us. Copy that. Paste this here. And come to, we'll make this to be Poppins. And black. We can increase the line height too. Then let's come to the home page and we can pick this button here. Let me click on edit with Elementor. No need to want to do everything from scratch to save us time. So what I want to do is that I want to pick up this calendar, this button from here. Let me copy and come to this page and paste it here and say join our team. I want to make it to be on this side and say join our team. I want to make the text to be bigger. I can make the text to be bigger, 22, and I can push it down a little bit. Top margin, yes. So I can increase the size of this to 80. So that is that. So anybody that wants to join our team can click on this button. But where should that button lead to? Let's come back to the dashboard. Come to all pages. You see instructor registration page. Let's right click and open view. Okay, I want to copy this link and I want to paste it here. That is that for this page. You can change this instructor information to be anything. It all depends on you. You can change this to be blue to match our website. Let me copy this blue hex code from here. I'll copy this. Let me just delete. I think I don't even need the job titles there. So we can even leave it this way. Let me just change this to poppins and black. Black, poppins. I will copy and paste style. Copy, paste style. Copy, paste style. I will just update the page now. Let's preview this. Now, this should be Barlow. I'll delete this. Barlow. Then I can make this the weight to be 700 and publish this. So now, if you reload this page, another thing, I want to give this a bottom padding, a bottom margin rather, of 50. It should not be too close to the bottom, to the footer. If I reload the page, that is that. Let's go ahead. Now the next thing we need to do, we discover that we practically don't have a footer and our header is not looking very good. So what can we do is that we'll come to the back end of the website, come to dashboard, and we want to create our menus. Come under appearance, menus, and we want to create menus. So the first one we are going to create, let's just say first primary menu, and this is going to be the primary menu, create menu. So what pages do we want to add there? Let's view all pages. Let's come to home, about us. We can also add some things like card. That's a card page. Let's look at this home. Let's look for instructor registration. Or let's go to instructors, not instructor registration. What else? Then student registration. You know, both of these are going to be under a title called register. So let's click on that and add that there. So we have home, about us. We have not added contact us. Let's add the contact us button there. Yes. So now what we want to do is I want to add a custom link, and let's make this a pound and let's say register. No, register, add to menu. So we'll add this here, register, and then instructors, student registration. Let's save that, and let's check this website on the front. How does it look now? You see, this is how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. For instructors, you click on register, you click as on instructor. Oh, okay. Let me change this. I think I made a mistake here. Let me change this from instructors. Let me remove from instructors to instructor registration. I'm going to add that there. So first student registration, then instructor registration. Then let me click on save and view this on the front end. Let me come now to home. I'll remove that home from there. This particular one is a custom link. I'll remove that, and then I'll drag this one to the top. And let me save menu. Now, if I look at this on the front end, yes, the reason it's doing this is because we have not set the home page as the home to be the main page. So here, if I see student registration, if I click there, students can register. Let me go back, and then if I click on instructor registration, you see instructors are now, you can register from here. Now let's click on customize. So we now come here and you see tutor starter options panel. Click on that and then click on header, and it's asking us which header option we want. This is the current one. We can change it to this. You see it's going to change here. It's taking effect. It's changed there. It's added this search widget. Let's see if we choose this other one. Look at that. So it's giving us all of these options: quiz attempts, log out. This is for the dashboard. Let me publish this and see it on the front end. Visit website. So if I come now to home, let's say I come to home, you see this is how my dashboard is going to look like. I think this is good, but we can try the other options. Let's look at the other options. Let's look at this, and then let's publish and come to the website and check how it looks. So it still gives us these options. When you hover your mouse over this is the user. It gives them this dashboard of their what is going on their account. Then this is going to be the logo. But I think there are better options. This first option, let's see the default option. Let's see how it looks. It still gives us this, but it shows us our card and all that. I think we'll just go with this first option. Now we can change this logo. Let me come here, back to where were we? Yes. So now we can add our logo here. Let me see if we can use any sample logo. Let's go to flaticon.com and let's see LMS logo. Or just search for logo. So it's going to give you quite a number of logos which you can use. Let's see LMS. Couldn't find anything. Education. Want to use something that is going to be simple, we can just customize. All right. I think I already found what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one. Let's edit this. I want to make the blue sections to be to look like what we have here. I'm going to go to style. I'll copy this hex code. I'll come here. So I'm going to and the same thing here. I'm going to change this too. I'm also going to change on top. I'm going to change on top. I'll paste it here. And this color too, I'm going to change this. So this is going to be my logo. I'm going to download this in PNG 512. I want to come now here. Where were we? Here. I want to select my logo. I'm going to upload that file. It didn't download properly. Sometimes this happens. Come again and download this. It's now properly downloaded. I'll come here. I want to select that. Here it is. I'm going to skip cropping. Now I'm going to change the size. It's going to be smaller, obviously. Let's say retina. I don't know why it's not giving me the opportunity to edit the size of the logo. Let's go to layout. This should be smaller. This should be smaller. Let's just come here and download a smaller version. Let's see, 32 pixels. I'm sure it's going to look better there. Let's change this. Upload the 32 pixels. How does it look? Skip cropping. And that is too small. Let's use the 64 pixels. So let's change logo. I think this is optimal. Let's insert, skip cropping. It's changing. Wow, this is getting a little bit confusing. Let me change this. Let me publish this and look at it on the front end. How does it look? I think we'll use it that way. There's no need for any confusion. We'll use it that way. We can use it that way. And then we also want to go to the footer. And we are going to select the logo here to use on the footer. So it's asking us for the footer. We don't want this type 3. We want probably just type 1, which is going to give us 3 columns on the footer. 3 columns on the footer. Widget title, typography, and all that. So the footer, we can come to the back end of our website and look for widgets. Let's look for widgets. So we can create another menu. Another menu here. Let's go to create a menu. And this should be footer 1. Footer 1. And it's going to be footer.
Let's create the menu. What items do we want to add there? Let's say we want to add instructors. We want to add about us. We want to add checkout. We want to add instructors. This is just for demo. It says this has not been created. Let's save this. I want to add those items again. About us, contact, instructors, and shop. I'll add to menu. We have this save menu, and then we'll add another one, footer 2. And we'll just create this one. We are not going to assign it to anything. We can just go ahead and add some others. Registration shop, my account, instructors, add to menu. Yes, so now let's come to this footer widget. I want to look for menu. No, let's go to footer 2 and look for menu. Navigation menu. We'll select footer 1. Then footer 3. We'll also look for menu, navigation menu, and we'll look for footer 2. Let's update that. Let's now come to the website. So this is what it shows us. I don't think we really want it to be this way. I want this to be on this other side. So let me see what is the issue. Footer widget 3. Okay, so this should be on footer widget 1. Let me delete this. I'll delete on this footer widget 1. Let me look for nav. And then footer widget 1 should be here. Update. Let me come here now. Oh, it's not still not looking the way I want it to look. You know what? I'm going to create this footer using Elementor header and footer. So let me come to Elementor headers and footer builder. What I want to create is skip all of this. What I want to create is footer. So I'm going to select options and say footer, and it should be on entire website. It should also display on all pages. For this one, you can just see all, publish, edit with Elementor. It's loading. Now we want to add a footer with 3 columns. So I'll add this, and then I can duplicate this. Here I'll add the logo, the image, and I'll add the logo here, and I want the size to be medium large. You know what, I'll just add this 64. That's too small. I'll make it full. Let me just use this. And then on this section, I'm going to add navigation menu. Yes, it can be footer 1. but I want it to be vertical. So that should be vertical, and I want it to be centered. I also want it to be black, the text color to be black. No, it should be white. And I want it to be poppins. And then the line height to be that. Now let me change the color of this to be a bit visible so I can see. And then the line height, let me reduce the line height. First of all, the vertical padding, I can reduce that. And then the typography, it should be 500. And then the hover color, let me choose this, should be, let me copy this. When somebody hovers over, what should it be? Now it's currently green. I want to change that. I want to make it blue, but I want to make it a more transparent shade of blue, because we are going to give this a dark background. And I want to duplicate this section, duplicate this and add it here, but I want to change it to footer 2. Okay, now this is looking a little bit too big. Let's say custom size. I want this, the width should be let's see, 150 by 150. Let's apply. Okay, it looks a lot better now. I want to give this entire section a dark background, and I want to give it a top padding of 100 and the bottom padding of 100, not 1000. So this is what I want it to look like. Now the hover color here is not really looking visible. Let me change this back to be this, but I want it to be a lighter blue, this. So you see, it's still not what I want. What is this? Now you see it's looking a lot better, a lot more visible now. Let me copy the style and paste the style here. So this is going to be the footer. So let me publish it. How does it look on mobile? On mobile, I still want it to be vertical. The breakpoint should be none, and the same here, the breakpoint should be none. So you see that there, and publish it. You can go ahead and give each of these a heading rather, and see heading here. Here you can see quick links, and make this white, Barlow, and then make it, let's say 20, and center it. You can duplicate it here and change it to whatever you want. So that is that. Let's look at the website now. So you see, this is our footer and this is our header. I want to give this footer, I want to give it a top margin of maybe 30, so that whatever it is you place on top of there, whatever comes ahead of on top of the footer is going to give it some space. So let's overview our website once more. This is the About Us page. This is the card page. You can you can even remove this card because the card button is already there. So I can come to appearance, menus, and then what I can do is that for the main menu, click here, main menu, select. I can remove this card button, remove card. So I will save that now. Let me go back to home, and you see now this is what we have here. This is our website in a nutshell. And if you go to the About Us page, you go to register, student registration. You will tell me I'm already registered. Contact page, contact us. This is how somebody can be able to contact us. So that is that. Now, one or two things that need to be fixed. If you click on this heading here, it's supposed to take you to the home page, but we need to change that, to fix that. How do we go that? Go to settings, reading, and when you see your home page displays, is now on your latest posts, but we don't have any posts. I want to make it a static page and let it be home, my home page. So this is it here. I'm going to save that now. And then now, if I click on this, it takes me to my home page, and people can start learning from here. So that is that for this website. If you enjoyed this website, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that whenever we put out videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. And also like this video, give it a thumbs up. God bless you, and watch out for the next video. If you have any challenges, any complaint, please make that known to me in the comment section. God bless you. Peace.